Hey guys, how are yous? So we were planning to head off to Mount Surprise for a few days. We got as far as Emerald and the kids decided that's enough driving. So now our Mount Surprise trip has turned into a Gemfields trip. So I haven't done much videoing so far, but we have found a lot of stuff, which I'll show you guys later anyway. Mainly I haven't videoed because the kids have been doing a lot of the digging, and it's just been non-stop work trying to keep them busy, keep them going. So yeah, I'm on my own today. I've come back down into Retreat Creek, where we had a bit of luck the first day. We dug for about 2 hours here and got some really nice stuff. And I'll definitely show you guys how I'm doing it today and what I'm pulling out of this hole. It's the same hole that we were digging. I've got my little setup here. So that screen that I made, just here, set up with the bucket underneath it. There's a couple of things that I would tweak, but you know, it's still in the job. I think the major thing would be just these parts here. Would definitely put those on a bigger angle just to help feed the stuff into that chute a bit easier. Apart from that, it's been all good. You know, we still get a little bit of dust coming into the bucket, but that is what it is. You know, you can't help that sometimes. So yeah, so where I'm digging right now, my hole's just here. It's my little sticks that I left in here the other day. The car's parked up there. Now just up here is where I was digging last time. So to give you guys a bit more of a reference, the car park, we drive down, and on that side, right, the BP station, and Blue Jam Caravan Park is literally just up here where the sun is. So yeah, I see there's a few holes that have been dug since the last time I came down. A lot in that bank where I was digging last time, which, you know, I'd like to know if they did find something, because there's always stuff that could be washed into there, but who knows. So yeah, anyway, I'll get into this hole and show you guys as I go along. I've just done my first sieve for the day, just to see if there was anything in that top layer that I was just taking off from where we left off last time. And I got a couple of nice little bits. You know, that's still sign. There's still stuff in there, so I'll just show you the hole. So where it's all damp, that's all quite hard, and all I've done is just scrape off that that hard layer, whereas before everything we found was sitting on top of. So it looks like I'm actually into the next layer, which is why I did that first sieve, just to see what's there, and there's still stuff there. So I'll keep going down and make this a bit bigger as well, and yeah, show you guys what I'm getting when I get some more. Hey guys, here in Winton, heading out to Opalton this morning. We just shot up from the Gemfields, and thought I'd show you guys. We had a bit of trouble yesterday when we tried to get out to Opalton, just getting a bit lost. Our GPS wasn't really working too well, so thought I'd show you guys just step by step the way to get there from Winton. So here behind me, we're at Winton. This turn-off I'm taking this morning is at the back. Oh, is that going to focus in? So it's got the sun right behind it, making it a bit hard. That turn-off there, right? So that's the one I'm taking first thing this morning, and it goes down towards the dinosaur stampede, and that's sealed road. You follow that for a bit, and then we get to a turn off, which I'll show you guys then. Alright, second turn off, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a sign that says at Opalton, right there. It is a bit bumpy, but you can get down there with a two-wheel drive. You don't need high clearance. Just go slow. So yeah, I'll show you the next spot when we can get to it. You pretty much just follow that road the whole way. My GPS told me to turn off a couple of times, and also told me Opalton was in the middle of nowhere. So if that's not working, just follow this road. Pretty much stay on the main road, and you'll get there eventually. It is a bit of a drive. Alright, so we've just got to Leona, which is just, the sign's there, the airstrip's down that way. I've come from this direction. Now, Opalton's only about 33 k's from here, so once you get to Leona, you know you're pretty much on track. Alright, we just pulled up into the bush camp at Opalton. I'll give you guys a quick look around before I go off for a walk. This around. So here's the info center. You can camp out here. It's like a little bush camp. They got the toilets and showers, male and female. The info center there, I think it's only like $2.50 a night. They've got Wi-Fi with a donation box, and then just looking around, plenty of spots to put up a little campsite. This building just here is like all surrounded by mesh with tables and stuff. But yeah, great little spot. There's someone over there cutting some opal. Parked just here, and yeah, I don't want to hang around here too much. I want to get into it. So I know that was quick, but yeah, I want to get going. So let's go. Okay, so I've just parked like right here. The bush camp's just over there. I don't know if you can see it through the bushes. I don't have a lot of equipment. You don't really need it. I'm just walking off over here. So there's a couple of claims. I don't know if you can see them. A couple of claims here, obviously stay out of them. Everything else is fair game. You'll see some white poles around that have been pulled down. That's because the poles weren't to regulation, and I think the miners that had those claims couldn't be bothered changing them. They changed the regulation on the size or the height of the poles or something, and yeah, the miners couldn't be bothered, so they just left it. But if you do see, obviously the poles up, they're quite high. Stay out of that area. Now, all you're doing really is walking around. There's a heap of little, I'll just switch this, heap of little piles under the trees and like small dumps. And you can see over here someone's been having a little scratch through this pile here. So the old timers came through and they were looking for not the boulder, the pipe opal. So someone's been having a bit of a scratch just there and on top too, and most of these piles around. But everything else they were pretty much dumping. And seriously, there's so much colour that that you find in these piles just having a look around. we'll definitely find some today. I haven't found too much big stuff, but there's always a heap of small stuff, and there's seriously so much to explore. So here's those poles just over here for this claim. See, someone's added that extra little bit on the top there, and there's another one there, so we'll stay clear of that and head over this way somewhere. So all I'm doing is setting up on this side so my shadow's behind me. Start at the back of the hill, just pick a spot anywhere, towel goes down, and then it's just a matter of looking. And there's one little piece right here, so I don't know if that'll show up, but you know, one little spot. When I find a spot where there's a fair bit of colour, that's when I'll really stay there and have a proper look. I don't know why, I've just the places where I've found like that, where there's more little pieces, tend to show there's a lot higher chance of finding a nicer big piece, whereas ones where there's like just dirt, haven't really had much luck in those ones. So have a look around if you're finding some good trace, I guess, good signs that there's opal in that pile. Keep digging it and see what you find. There's a bit here, it's just showing a small glint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run the camera over it and just see if you could spot it. Ready? I know it's hard, so I'll zoom in and we'll do it again. Now, if it focuses. See that blue glint? Sometimes that's all you see. Just found this cool little bit. Just hiding on the surface under a branch. Just keep... one kind of formation that I like to look out for when I'm doing it are these. They got like these little bubbles. You'll find most of these have potch in them, but occasionally you get some beautiful colours, and just about everything that I've picked up like that has opal in it. Oh, that's cool. If you find them, break them open. Oh, there's a nice little bit here around. Right there, sitting right on top. You know, someone's missed that, and now I get to have it. Now I also found this piece. You won't be able to see much now, but I'm pretty sure this is fairy opal. I need to give it a clean and get it wet and hold it in the sun. I can see little bits of purple running through the actual sandstone, and there's some opal running through the ironstone as well. So that fairy opal, apparently you shape it first and then treat it. You know, he flies. But happy with that. That's a pretty solid piece. So I'll definitely try and do something with that, and might even cook those other ones too. The treatment, I think they call it cooking it. You use a sugar syrup or an oil or something, but I'll look more into that, probably do a bit of research before doing it, and then hopefully make a video on it and show you guys what it looks like. And the outcome is the sandstone basically turns black, and it exposes all of that opal trapped in the sandstone. So pretty keen to do that and hopefully have something nice to put on display. Anyway, I'm out of here. Got kids to go and see. It's about 11 o'clock, so I've been here for 3 hours. Found a heap of stuff. I'll clean that stuff up at home. Yeah, other than that, hope you guys learned something. I learned a bit more at the Gemfields, not so much here. I don't know what there is to learn here. Pretty much just looking through the dumps. I know there is a guy that was coming out. See, I was here about a year ago. There was a guy that was coming out in the mornings and taking people for like little tours and stuff. I didn't get to go on the tour. I was only stopping off for a couple of days, and he explained a bit to me about the place. But the best thing you can do here at Opalton is just come out and have a look. And honestly, the hardest thing about finding opal out here is just getting out here to find it, because it is quite far out. It is bumpy. You do go over a heap of grids along the way, which if you're not in a full drive or a high clearance, you might have a little bit of trouble. But you can get out here. You can get your caravans, camper vans, whatever. Just drive a bit slower. And yeah, if you guys get out and find some stuff, or anyone's got some tips on fossicking out here or finds that they've found out here, please let me know. Share it to my Facebook page, post it in the comments, whatever. Always happy to see what other people are doing. And like I said before, I'm a complete beginner. I've been doing this for just on 2 years, or just under 2 years. All different types of stones and gems and minerals. So, what I say is not gospel. It's just for other beginners or people that want to get a bit of a look of the area, that haven't been to these places, just to give you an idea of where to get started. There's people out there that'll do things differently to me. That's fine. This is how I'm doing it, and it's working for me. I'm changing things up as I go. Things that are working, I'm leaving the same. So just get out there and have a go. Get into the digging, show us what you find, and yeah, enjoy it. Cheers. This is the container with potch. There is colour in here, but they're very small bits of colour in large rocks. This is all the smaller stuff. Some real nice colours in there, but it's really small stuff. Here's that one piece that I found as I was walking back to the car with the colour running all the way through it. You can see with that one, it's got flashes all the way through it. Really depends what angle you look at it. And again, the camera doesn't pick up everything. To see this through the lens and then see it in real life is completely different. So this bit here is a bit of that fairy opal. You can just make out small glimpses of like purple specks in that this corner here.